I'm not going to sugarcoat it, jazz is a very hard genre to learn, but in this video I'm going to dive into 5 ways that you can improve at a more accelerated rate when it comes to jazz guitar. Number 1, play with other people. This will diagnose a lot of issues in your playing. If you're just a bedroom guitarist and you don't really go out, you're not going to really get feedback on what needs to improve in your playing. And at least in my experience, I've learned the most when I'm on the bandstand. When you actually go to a jam session, go sit in on somebody's gig, if you record yourself and listen back and just take feedback from other people, you can improve at a much better rate than if you're just in your home practicing. It's obviously great to spend time at home practicing, but the real stuff happens in person, and you come to learn that playing with other people in a live setting is so much different than practicing at home. There's so many variables, like you're going to be nervous maybe, you have to respond to the other musicians and how they play, and it's just, if you want to play this music, you got to play with other people. Number 2, just listen to a lot of jazz. It's very cliche, and we say it a lot in the jazz community that jazz is a language, but it's very true. It's a complex genre of music that needs to be ingested, and I would recommend just listen to a lot of albums that you like, check out a bunch of stuff, and the more you listen to jazz, the more you ingest, vocabulary and patterns, and you recognize patterns within the music, and that can definitely help you learn this music faster. Just put it on the car, take time at night to really deeply listen to an album, listen to the interplay between musicians, listen to how somebody, phrases their solo, the arc of their solo, what's their vibe, that kind of stuff. And really just deeply listen to jazz, because it's a wonderful genre to listen to and there's a lot to take from it. Okay, number 3 kind of goes hand in hand with number 2, but it's transcribe. And transcribing can either be transcribing tunes, like learning the chords by ear, or learning somebody's solo by ear. And this is connected to the language part. If you learn somebody's solo, you learn much more about jazz language and vocabulary, and you can apply those ideas to your own solos. You're not going to reinvent the wheel playing jazz if you don't know what other people have played in the past. That's just not how it works. What I recommend is do number 2, listen to a lot of jazz, and really find the solos that you like and learn those, and learn parts of the solo that you really resonate with, and find out why you resonate with them, and take that bit of the solo or the entire solo and just try to put it into your playing somehow. Try to quote it, put your own spin on it, and yeah. Number 4, learn a tune a week. The goal of this music, right, is to play with other people. And what you gotta do to do that is learn tunes. And repertoire is arguably the most important part of playing jazz. So what I'd recommend is every week dedicating yourself to a new tune, and find out what the people in your area play. See what people call jam sessions. Write down tunes you don't know, and keep a list of tunes that you've learned. It's hard in the beginning to learn tunes because they can not make sense at first, but the more you learn a bunch of repertoire, the more you see patterns with songs. And the more patterns you can see, the easier it'll be to digest new tunes. So yeah, learn a tune a week. Number 5, work on your time feel and your comping. It's very important to have good feel and good rhythm when you're playing with other people, of course. And one exercise I would recommend for that is putting your metronome on tune 4. Let's just say I'm going to put 50 BPM to this tempo. 1, 2, 1, 2. And what you're going to do is comp over a B flat blues just using these shell voicings. And really try to lock in with the pulse. So I would call that the 4 to the floor / Freddie Green comping rhythm. And we're just going to play on all 4 beats. And really locking in with that quarter note pulse is very important. And also, practicing with the metronome on tune 4 is something you just have to know. When you hear that click, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it takes some time to adjust to at the beginning, but it's just something you gotta do. And once you do that, you can lower the metronome even more. So this is 30 BPM. If I double that, it's 60 BPM. And if I double that, it's 120 BPM. So let's say I'm comping over B flat blues with this being 2. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, I have to work on this stuff too. What I struggle most with is comping, you know. And when you play the metronome, the less the BPM on the metronome is, the more you have to rely on your own time, which is why when you practice at lower tempos, you get better, because you have to fill in the space with your own good time. That's all for today's video. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more jazz guitar related content in the future. Thank you.